Hello.
Hello, teacher.
What's your name?
My name is Mark.
Mark. Mark, how old are you?
I am 6 years old.
How are you today?
I am good.
Okay. Mark, teacher say and you do, okay? Okay.
Yes.
Can you stretch up your arms over your head?
I set my arm and
Over
my head.
Okay. Can you clap your hands?
I clap your hand.
I can
And
clap
your hand.
my
My hand.
Okay. And clap my hands. Now let's take this a time, food and now. What time do you get up?
I get up at 6 o'clock.
Okay. What do you have for breakfast?
I breakfast at soup.
What time do you go to school? What time do you go to school?
I go to school at
Okay. At school, what do you do? What do you do at school?
school at
At school, you do this at school?
What's my face?
Okay. What time do you go back home? What time do you go home?
I go home at
What time do you go back home?
7 o'clock.
Okay. Now let's listen. I'll talk about our day. So I get up at 7 o'clock, but Mark gets up at 6 o'clock. I eat rice for breakfast, but Mark eats soup for breakfast. I go to school at 9 o'clock, but Mark goes to school at 10 o'clock. At school, I play the piano, but Mark washes his face. I go back home at 10 o'clock, but Mark goes back home at 7 o'clock. Now, Mark, tell me about your day. We are different.
We are different.
No, I said we are different. Now, you tell me about your day. Tell me. What time do you get up?
I get up at 6 o'clock. But teacher and I get up at 7 o'clock. I eat some soup for breakfast. And teacher but teacher and rice.
But teacher eats
rice for breakfast.
I go to school.
I go to school at 10 o'clock. But teacher and I go to
But teacher goes
teacher go to school at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
I wash my face
at school,
but teacher play the piano at school.
Okay.
I go back home at 7 o'clock, but teacher goes back home at 10 o'clock.
Okay. Okay, now look at the clock here. Can you tell me? Now listen, I'll tell you about my day, okay? Listen, Mark, I'll tell you about my day. I get up at 6 o'clock. I brush my teeth and eat my breakfast at 7 o'clock. Then I go to school at 8 o'clock. At school, I learn math at 9 o'clock. I learn English at 8 o'clock. At 11 o'clock, I go back home. I eat my lunch at 12 o'clock, then I take a nap. I go back home. I go back to school at 2 o'clock. I go back to school at 2 o'clock. Then I draw pictures at 3 o'clock and I play piano at 4 o'clock. At 4:30, I go to school. I go back home at 4:30. At home, I do my homework at 5 o'clock. I eat dinner at 6 o'clock. I play with my family at 7 o'clock. I watch TV at 8 o'clock, and at 9 o'clock I go 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock I go to bed. Now tell me about your day.
I get up at 6 o'clock and I brush my teeth and wash my face.
What time do you eat breakfast?
I eat breakfast at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Then
What time do you go to school?
go to school.
What time do you go to school?
What time do you go? I go to school at 9 o'clock.
I go to school at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Okay.
Then
What do you do at school?
what?
Okay, when do you have lunch? When do you have your lunch?
Have lunch at 10 o'clock.
Okay, when do you take a nap?
I just get up at
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Okay, when do you go back home? When do you go back to school?
I go back to school at 4 o'clock.
When do you go back home?
I go back home at 4 o'clock.
Okay. When do you have dinner?
I have dinner at 6 o'clock.
When do you watch TV?
I watch television at 8 o'clock.
When do you eat? When do you go back to bed? When do you go to bed?
I go to bed at 10 o'clock.
Okay. Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye, teacher.